Every time we speak, we are prophesying our future.
It comes to a point in life when we should really ask ourselves, are we epic in living, or are we just dead and existing? Days spent existing, in fact, does not fill in the gaps with answers. As a senior in high school, I was always asked, Angie, what do you want to do when you graduate from college? And I could never give a straightforward answer until one day, instead of being asked, what do you want to do after college, I was asked, Angie, what world problems would you like to abolish, and what career choice will help you get there? I thought long and hard about that question, but marketing is really my obsession, and I don't want to find myself in a career that's going to put me into depression. I want to be able to wake up every day feeling like less of a loser and more of a producer. So now I'm here thinking about how I can be epic in my future. You see, my definition of being epic isn't so generic. To be epic is to be changing the world and to be making the world a better place through compassion. Because just being great without spreading love is so old-fashioned. Remember that I said to be epic is to be changing the world and to be making the world a better place through compassion. No, it's not about the mansions. Too many people are blind to the fact that there's more to the world than striving for cash. And I understand the need to be flash, but take away those material objects, and what really do you have? I used to think of business as just advertising, promoting, and selling, though I have come to the realization that through marketing we can do so much more, like caring for those barely wearing any clothes to keep them from the cold. So after college, I want to advertise poverty. I might be considered an oddity, but truth be told, I just want to be a marketer that uses her career to spread generosity. I want to open up some eyes and make people realize that there are many out there who need our help, which I know is going to take more than just reciting a heartfelt spoken word. Robert Kennedy once said that few will have the greatness to bend history, but each of us can work to change a small portion of events. And in the total of all those acts will be written in the history of this generation. So if we want to see a change with what we see on the news stations, then we have to take a stand and make a reality out of our imaginations. Now don't get me wrong, the first step to being epic is getting an education, because how do you expect to get to your destination if you don't know your way? My mom always tells me the only person you should be better than is the person you were yesterday. So come on, my generation, let's stay away from the horseplay and get in this. There is a mission out there that we are called to finish, and we kind of have the upper hand since we are all familiar with the world of business. This is all what it means to be epic. We live in a generation where we can't last 2 short days without a cell phone. And I am so guilty of this. More concerned about what's going on in Hollywood than we are with home. And we do not have to wait until we are fully grown in order to make a change. Like 18-year-old Brittany Wegner, the teen who taught computers to diagnose cancer using computer algorithms. 16-year-old Malala Yousafzai, who saw a change in the Pakistani education systems. 60-year-old Ryan Veljak, who raised money for water and sanitation products in Africa through public speaking. I know I sound like I am repeating and preaching, but Ryan Veljak gave children like Nkosi Johnson a reason. Nkosi only lived for 12 years of his life, but he left behind a meaning, gave South African children with HIV something to believe in. And the list of people who are epic in their lifetime goes on. And soon we will be gone. And what would you rather leave behind? Cars and clothes, some peace of mind for humankind. You see, most people do not face reality until they receive a reality check. Like, sorry, so you've got cancer. 2 weeks left to live, time to realize that 2 weeks is not enough. All of your time has been spent doing irrelevant nonsense. I guess you've got a lot to make up for. I'm searching for the answers as to why we wake up for. Most people do not face life until they face death. I said most people do not face life until they face death. So what have you done with your life so far to make it so interesting? Will people remember me for the way that I string together these sentences? Will my words still linger in your thoughts after we leave this premises? And I know I'm only human, so I can also be a bit of a hypocrite, but when we fall, it's when it's our best time to recommit to our promises, our goals, our resolutions, and our hopes that we can and will be better. Knowing that this life doesn't last forever, we must learn to treasure the people and not the things, because humans have feelings, but material things only bring temporary happiness. And I'm not saying this because I grew up in a pew, but I'm saying this because it's actually true. We should be trying to wake ourselves up while our days are still brand new. I do not plan on being a zombie in this world. I would rather be awake and bring a change upon this world and not put me in that 9-to-5 box. I'm going to keep dreaming whether these people like it or not. I'm going to keep preaching preaching until almost everyone hears the message I've got. So I challenge you to take a look at the shoes that you were supposed to walk in. Understand you can do anything. Understanding you can do anything is how to be epic.